First thing we need, how do we say and spell your first and last name?
Dawn Russell, DAWNRUSSELL.
And you from Denver? Where are you from?
I moved to Denver because of the public transportation, and Denver is the home of ADAPT. Atlantis ADAPT, our mother, we were born out of them and out of the Gang of 19 at Colfax and Broadway. So all the work that we do is in honor of their work.
Now, I know you were at the meeting originally when RTD came out and said, hey, we're going to change the service prices and the time. What'd you say?
I'm sorry, sir. Do you mind just moving out of the shop for me?
It just looks a little prettier.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, yeah.
Nothing against you.
No, I liked it. I liked it.
So what was kind of your reaction when you were sitting in on that meeting?
Disbelief. I mean, y'all were following this story. You heard the countless testimonies, the written testimonies, the reasonable requests that the community was asking. It was just unbelievable that the vote came down that way. We just could not believe it.
How often do you use RTD?
Daily.
What does it take you to and from? What do you use it for?
Everywhere. I mean, oh my goodness, to the airport a lot. We spend a lot of our time going back and forth to DC. And so the airport's very important. Just my daily life. And you know, when you're busy, just like everyone, there's lots of things to do and many places to go. Grocery store, church, a party, a bar, wherever. It's the holiday season. There's lots of places to go, just like everyone else. And then to have an opportunity like Access on Demand brings, when in fact it's a cost-saving program that they're willing to cut after being directed to do something different. And over 110 testimonies in one event, and to just turn cold to that is unbelievable. And that's why the absolute fact that people cannot afford these cuts, unnecessary cuts, is the reason we're here today.
What would your life look like without Access on Demand, without the services?
Well, I wouldn't be here at the courthouse. And then the very, radius that the chair will take you, which isn't very far when we live in a metro city like this and have access to so much, and the affordability of that.
Can I ask what your condition is?
Sure, I have cerebral palsy.
And this increase in the fee, specifically for the Access on Demand, would you be able to afford that?
Oh my goodness, I would have to alter, the way I do things now. We're already altering our lives. Everyone with disabilities, along with people without. It's expensive to live right now. So to add this on the very top of that, it is going to hurt people. And it is no exaggeration the devastation that it will cause to individuals.
How do you feel like, have you talked to the drivers at all? Because I imagine it's often you see the same person picking you up and stuff. Do they have any sort of reaction to the change?
They seem to be surprised, because just like the riders, we talk how well the program works. And one thing, 50 years ago, we were head of the game. We led the country in transportation, and since then, we have done nothing to advance transportation. And I think when we think about this work and what this will do, it makes transportation relevant. We're not asking, and we're not going back to, what we've accomplished. We've been catching rides and not having to call before 5 o'clock the day before to get a ride. And when we do that, when we ride access on demand, we save money. And just to be clear to everyone that rides and pays taxes, you've already paid for the ride with your taxes. Everyone last year got less of a refund back because they, in good faith of 7A, the money was put there. So there's no reason to cut a service that works for everyone, that brings us up to 2025, or at least gets us there. And we hope our work beyond this really speaks to the awesome city that Denver is. When I joined the group in 1996, Denver was the most accessible city in the country. Today, thanks to ADAPT, I go lots of places and I can catch an accessible Uber to go where I need to go. There's going to be one at the airport. There's going to be one at the train station. And that's in every major city. What's wrong with Denver and RTD?